been about 9 months since we were in Dallas. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel good.
Specifically, how's the knee feeling? Because obviously it took you out of the bubble. So how are you feeling in that regard?
It feels much better. Jumping off it, running, cutting, planting. It feels real good. So very encouraged.
Our next question will go to Katie Wingy. Katie, go ahead.
Two-parter for you. First of all, hey, Will, it's great to see you. Great to hear from you. Monte had talked about how you guys had chatted, and he said that you told him you're feeling better than ever, back to your old self. Are you 100% right now? Do you feel like you're ready to go with this team? And then how hard was it for you to be away from the bubble when the Nuggets were making the run that they did?
Definitely feeling real good. I just want to thank the Nuggets organization for, letting me out the bubble to seek the, complete attention I needed, the proper attention, and, rehab and just everything. Making sure that, I was comfortable with everything and get my body to this point. I feel real good. Just got to get back in shape, but I feel very good as far as my body and being able to be athletic and do the things I need to do. Very tough being away from the bubble, being away from my team, seeing them go so far. The run they had was just, magnificent. Something that we already planned, though, so I wasn't really surprised. I thought we were a team that could win the championship last year, so I wasn't surprised that we went that far. Just upset that I couldn't be there to, help take us over the top.
Next question will go to Kendra Andrews. Kendra, go ahead.
Hey, Will, it's good to see you. Was the emotions of not being of this injury, how are they different or similar to some of the emotions that you might have gone through last season when you also suffered an injury?
It was just different, just because I was having such a good season this year, last season. Was really looking forward to the playoffs, especially with our team success and my individual success. And the playoffs is really where you make your name. And not being able to, go out there and compete at a high level with my teammates, it crushed me. It crushed me. It probably was kind of mentally more difficult than the first injury, just because I was playing so well and looking forward to playing, and then, that happening was just kind of crushing.
This question will go to Chris Dempsey. Chris, go ahead.
Will, good to see you. Hey, could you just talk about what transpired between, I believe you played in that last game in March. What transpired from then that didn't then allow you to play anymore? Why did the knee get worse?
I think when the pandemic started and, nobody really in America being able to leave their houses or go places and work out, like you said, the knee was kind of already, lingering. And then with us not being able to get any treatment, me not being able to work out, the knee kind of swell up, and, it just, with so much time off, it kind of just never got back to the same.
Mm.
Next, we'll go to Harrison Wind. Harrison, go ahead.
Hey, Will, for really the first time over the last couple of years, you guys brought a lot of new bodies into this roster. I think you got 7 new guys this year. Just from your perspective, can that help a team, just when you bring some new life, some new energy into a roster like that? Can that just help things not get stale year to year?
We're going to find out. We're going to find out. This is the most turnover we've had on this team since I've been here. Still got a lot of core guys, though, so that'll help a lot. But, once I get to meet everyone and we start training camp practices as a team right now, still the individual workout, so I haven't really got to be around everyone, then I'll know. But right now it's kind of hard to tell. We haven't really got to mesh and, work out and play with each other and, just kind of gel.
Next, we'll go to Chris Marlowe. Chris, go ahead.
Hey, Will. I just had one more question about the knee. With the rehab, with what you've done, do you feel like you fixed the problem, or do you think it's going to be a lingering issue as your career moves forward? Where are you with that?
Oh, no, it won't be lingering. It won't be lingering unless I guess we took another long break and I wasn't able to do anything. But no, I don't think it's lingering. It won't affect me over my career. Besides the fact that I'm getting older, and I won't I won't be jumping like I'm 21 again. But I'll be fine. I'm ready to go. And like I said, with me right now, it's just about getting in shape. Everything else is fine.
Next, we'll go to Adam Mares. Adam, go ahead.
Hey, Will, it's great to see you. I know that I think for every player starting is important. I know it was very important for you the last couple of years. Is it as important to you going into this year that you start? Is or would you be comfortable coming off the bench if that's what coach chooses?
I'm a starter in this league. I think I proved that year in and year out, being one of the most consistent players in the whole NBA. Even like I said, looking back to last season, you seen what I was able to do. I think it's clear cut who I am in this league. I'm a starter, but at the end of the day, that's coach's job to, see what he wants to do. That's the organization as far as who they want to start and things like that. But at the end of the day, I'm a starter, and nothing has changed that. The last time you guys seen me play, everything speaks for that. So I don't really even have to speak too much on it.
Next question, we'll go to Jacob Toby. Jacob, go ahead.
Yeah, Will, two parts. The first thing is, have you talked to coach about maybe a minutes restriction to start off the season? And then the second, with Jeremy leaving, do you see yourself having to step up even more on the defensive side on the perimeter?
I haven't talked to him about anything about the minute restrictions or anything like that. I guess we'll talk about that when it comes. As far as Jeremy, that was a big loss for us. He was so versatile on both ends, really, and like you said, definitely on the defensive end. So I'm definitely going to take pride in, trying to, step up and try to fill some of those holes. But we got to do it as a team. But me personally, I definitely feel like it's a challenge for me to raise my game.
Next question, we'll go to Todd Romero. Todd, go ahead.
Hey, Will, how you doing? Good to see you.
How you doing?
Hey, when you look at it, this is a team that's guard heavy now. Did you relish that fact of seeing new guys come in and the competition level of seeing new talent and improving your game as well because of, that being a competition there?
Oh, with me, man, I never look at it that way, man. I'm a guy that wants to come in every year and get better. I have my own personal goals and things that drive me. So only thing I look forward to is the competition and practice and us thriving and making each other better. But, my teammates don't drive me to compete with them in that way. But I feel like if the guards that are coming in are good and, it can only help. Like I said, in practice, we can push each other to become better than what we are. And we'll just have a deep and loaded team like we always been since I've been here. So it's really nothing new to me. Every year I've been here, I feel like we had a loaded backcourt. So, it's just business as usual for me, man.
Next, we'll go back to Mike Singer. Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Will, you mentioned being crushed about not being able to participate in the postseason. What is the hunger level going into this year?
Oh, man, to win a championship. That's it for me. That's it. I feel like, if I was there, we could have went even further. And now that's my drive to see how far we can take it. And, all of us staying healthy and being there, when the time is needed on the biggest stage. But championship, it's the same it was last year. We took it a step further. We went to the Western Conference Finals, and now it's time to go all the way. So that's my only focus.
All right, we have time for a few more here. We'll go to Ryan Blackburn next. Ryan, go ahead.
Hey, Will. Last year, couple of last years, you've played small forward for this team. Do you see yourself going forward as more of a shooting guard, small forward? Does it really matter to you?
Don't matter as long as I'm on that court. Especially in today's NBA, that kind of becoming the same position. and I play both of them well. So it doesn't really matter to me.
All right, we'll go to Katie Wingy next. Katie, go ahead.
Well, you mentioned your hunger level, and I'm curious, this is year 9 for you. Is this an all-time high? And what do you see your role as a leader being in this team's chase for the championship?
Yeah, it's going fast, man. I can't believe I'm in year 9. It's crazy almost to think about, man, being one of the older guys on the team now. I remember coming in at 21 and being a rookie and being the youngest on the team. So I definitely look forward to being a leader on this team and, you know, help Chase get that championship. Like I said, that's the only thing on my mind is getting to the finals and winning it. So I know I have to step up my leadership role, which I've been doing, you know, the past couple of years. And like I said, everything for me is just trying to take it to another level.
All right, last question, we'll go to Kendra Andrews. Kendra, go ahead.
Will, you mentioned getting back in shape is now your, number one priority, but what are the challenges in doing that when you're in this different training camp situation? You guys won't be able to work out or practice as a team together until just a week before your first preseason game.
It's challenging. But I'm just going to push myself every day to do whatever the trainers have me doing, and just try to do as much as I can. I've always said that there's no shape like basketball shape, and you have to play games to actually be in that type of shape. So I just can't get frustrated. Keep pushing myself every day to do the best I can, and I know, you know, it'll come in time. So I'm not really worried about it. As long as I'm healthy, which I am, the rest will fall in place.
All right, Will, that will do it. We appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.